Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me these palm trees, and this is not a font. Well, it might have been a font at one time, but it's not a font. And they wanted, I've already sent them to them, and they think it's awesome or perfect. And I've got some separation. I've also still got a line there. Need to delete the line. But anyway, they want to make the palm tree kind of in the shape of a heart. I might have gone too far with this, but so here they sent me a bitmap. This has already been traced because it's just so this isn't very big, so we're going to trace it. I normally reduce it in size, but it's not that bad. Well, I've already done that. You can see. I'm going to go trace bitmap, outline, trace clip art. Now there's going to be some garbage in the middle, so I'm going to go up here and remove background from entire image and say okay. So now we have a bitmap of that, or a vector of that. You could use other trees, but I really wanted to use a smaller one. So I'm going to left click, right click, and all I'm trying to get is the head of the top of the tree. There is these two trees are touching. So I'm just going to get the 2-point line and just kind of mimic a tree branch. I mean, I'm not going to even go fancy. I'm going to go like that. Then we need to separate the tree. Well, we don't really have to the way we're going to do it. I was thinking we're going to have to, originally I cut all this out, but I only want the top of the tree anyway. So why don't we just put a 2-point line? I would suggest maybe not even going up to the top. Then take your Smart Fill tool. The Smart Fill creates a new object. So you have a new object. Let's just get rid of that. And we've got that little nub there. So now we're going to draw a heart. I'm going to go to the polygon tool, go to common shapes. If you have an older version, it might say basic shape, but there's a heart in all of them. Now I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to make it something other than a hairline, maybe a little bit thicker. And then I'm going to go to object, convert the outline to an object, and I'm going to left click, right click. So now I just have this. Now at this time, I'm going to take the top of the palm tree. Matter of fact, let's take away the fill from it. Take away the fill from it so we can kind of see better. And let's put it, and you could put it anywhere. You know, you could rotate it and then go a little bit further up into the tree. And don't worry about it if it's not perfect. Let's rotate a little bit more. And these two could, on mine, they actually touched. And I'm not really worried about, I'm going to change this to a hairline. I always like working in hairlines, and that's why right there. So we could just cut this out with the virtual segment delete key, cut that out, and cut that out and that out. I think we're good. Now, I only want to get half of it. So I'm going to take my 2-point line and I'm just going to draw a line there. Then I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool and look at that. Now, nudge it over. You got to get off the Smart Fill tool. Nudge it over. Control D and make a duplicate. This might not work perfectly, but it did. Now see, this is a little different than mine. I had them close together, but I like this one equally as well. I'm going to hit G, Control G to group it. Let me move this one out of the way. I'm going to hit P to put it in the center of the page, and I'm going to take my Salt Life. I have worked with this font for my wife. My wife's a beach person. This time I'm going to make the separation a little bit further so you can maybe see it if they're going to print on a label. So what I want to do is I want to make a copy of that and move it over. And then I'm going to take this one. I'm going to left click, right click. Now I'm going to take away the color or the fill. And this is where I'm going to do my contouring. So I'm going to grab this, and you don't want to use the color because it won't contour good. Go to effects and contour. I think I did it 0.2. Let's do it 0.4. Hit apply. See, that gives me that little bit more space between the letters. Now take your, here's always a good thing to do. Let's group all this together. Well, first of all, let's take away this line. And that could be cleaned up a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. Let's group it together so we can get rid of the lines all at one time. So here, Control G. Now we're not going to fill in the font. We're going to take the font away. Well, you know what? I don't want it grouped together. And I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool. And a matter of fact, I'm going to nudge over. Well, let me go ahead and make sure you get the next thing to fill in. So the next thing would be right there. So nudge that over. Then get the Smart Fill, get that, and that. And that. And then kind of look at it and make sure it's right. And then just take your original font and nudge it over twice. See, this way you have some separation. And if you made them different colors, you know, it would stand out a little bit more. Let's make that part red, take away the outline. And that's pretty, I like it. I actually like it better than my first one. Because if you kind of got lucky, kind of the leaves kind of continue the heart shape. Where this is just, well, it does too. You know what? Here's another, just playing. I like to play. Left click, right click, take this shape right here. You're going to have to go to Object, break the curve apart, take that shape right there and delete it. There must be two copies. Take that shape away, and look how that kind of looks like a heart. So let's get back to our basic, and this is overkill. I don't know if it's going to be that good. Make it a little smaller, holding down the Shift key. Kind of get it in that. I'm going to, for the one I did this for, I'm going to send you this one. Then all you have to do is take your Smart Fill tool, fill that in. Now that is maybe not the best, idea, but just gave you another idea. I still like it just kind of plain and simple. Anyway, I hope that helped you or somebody someday, and thank you for watching.